You guessed it, another socket A build, an AMD. I'm showing this board off because it's a hunk of junk. It looks nice. Got some good color to it. Nice pretty purple. Looks cool. Probably good under UV. That's about it. It's junk. Don't get it. It's an ECS KT600A revision 1. You cannot get into the BIOS to, or they don't have anything in the settings in the BIOS to overclock this one. And what settings you do get, it's not worth it. Stay away from this board. If you're running a standard XP 1700 CPU, 2200, probably okay, but if you're wanting to go for the best of the best, don't do it. Which I found out in this case. I was trying to use the 3200 processor, and all it would give me is 2000 rating, so that's worthless. Still pretty bored though. Might hang it up on the wall of junk. That's all it is. And might get a couple pennies out of the aluminum heatsink on there. Guess you could recycle the caps on it if you wanted to. They're not blown, which is kind of surprising. Probably because it can't let you do anything with it. So, right now it's a CPU holder. Instead, we're going to be using... And I said I'd never use this heatsink too. But there's a reason why I'm going to go ahead and use this heatsink. I'll zoom out a little bit for you guys. This is an 8-bit NF7 socket A board. Exact same chipset on it, I believe. No, it isn't. It's actually got the Nvidia Enforce 2. So, well, that might be the... I'll have to double check that. I don't feel like pulling the sticker off to look at it. I'll get online and double check it. I already have another 3200 processor on here. I think I got about 6 of them now. If and when I ever fry one. I've yet to fry one of these processors. The caps are pretty similar. In fact, lighting kind of stinks here. Can't really see it, but those are the exact same caps that were on the other one, minus these. These are different than what the other one had. But this board's actually holding up quite well. The only difference is you don't have the little mini PCI slot over here, which I don't have anything that uses that anyway. So we're going to go with this board. Then we're going to go with, I'll lay this over here, out of my way. Stay, stay, don't move. Good board. I believe it's a PNY, penny or PNI, penny graphics card if I remember correctly when I looked it up. It is a GeForce 4 4600 Ti. TI 4600. Nice little video card. And again, I already tested this one. It does work, which I was excited to find one that works, at least for now. I'll probably end up cooking it, doing some gaming, as old as it is. But we'll find out. If it survives, I might try to find a different heatsink for that just to help prolong the life. Get some heat sinks on the RAM. Help keep those nice and cool. I know they used to sell several different mods for this, just to keep this card cool. It was a little toaster oven inside your computer case. Then, for the audio, we're going to go with a Sound Blaster X5 Fidelity, yeah, Extreme Fidelity. Add a little bit of bling. I picked this one up used, obviously, from the dust. Look at that gold. Oh, gold. Pretty. I'm having way too much fun with this video, by the way. Sleep deprivation does that to you. Oh, shiny. Anyway. For the RAM. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I got El Cheapo Black Diamond series from Memory Up. 1 GB certified memory. Guaranteed to work. Caution, electrosensitive devices. Obviously, that was not the original maker of that. So I don't think they can afford to make their own. Because that's Samsung RAM on the chip. And we got another cheap one. Super Talent. DDR 400, PC 3200, 512 megs, but 2 of them together, a gig, or I can just run 2 gigs. But I'm going with XP, so I don't know. Decisions. We'll try one, then we'll try the other. If I don't like that, I'll go back to the other. I made it funny. Alright, pause time over. Oh, Lord. Yeah, nice view of... yeah, that. And that. Time to back it up. Now you get a nice view of my mess. Enjoy. It's either a mess or, once again, controlled chaos. As you can see, I have the faceplate for the Sound Blaster card. Donated by a very generous Compact. It's no longer alive, by the way. It suffered the consequences of a screwdriver. And we got a thermal take, 430 watt power supply, tested, works. It does not whistle, hum, yell. It just works. And we'll be going with standard. I think I got a light scribe DV or a CD-ROM in there. No, just a DVD RW. Oh, what the heck. Nice, clean, beautiful black case with a nice freshly put dent on the top of it. Oh, I guess there's a couple scratches up there too. Oh well. A little Sharpie action will take care of that. Wow, I'm having too much fun with this video. Then, for the sound system, I won't be able to get this. Well, maybe. Make some room down here. See how much of this I can get in here. Sound system. I have a very incomplete, missing 3 speakers. Logitech THX sound system. 5440 model. Awesome sound. It's like the ultimate gaming speaker you could possibly put on the system of this era. Even though those speakers are a little bit newer. But who cares? So, let's put the board in. Put a fresh, legit copy of Windows XP Black on there. Legit. It's no longer supported anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll go from there. Yes, those are 2 of the 3200 processors there. They're both identical, except for one thing. That and, hold the camera here, that little marking right there. That means nothing. That's part of the factory's stuff. Don't worry about that. The color. So, the reason why the color is different is very simple. That was the first one made, first version. That's the second version of it made. That's the only reason. Well, that and they want to make it look more appealing to customers. Which, I think that one looked better in my opinion. You can actually see the little lines. You can see all the little circuits in there. This one, it looks like moss. And the back side, that one got a little toasty. Still good. Yeah, that one doesn't show it. Maybe somebody didn't overclock that one. We will have to fix that problem. Yeah, other than that, yeah, identical. Every way possible. Just the color. And that. Alright. Onto that. Alright, first fire up. Well, kinda. Hey, ain't that cute? It's got a little red nightlight inside the computer. Yeah. Pretty funny. Anyway. Not the first boot. First boot inside this. Ooh, that fan sounds a little sad. Yeah, the Northbridge fan needs a little bit of work. Hey, we got post. Yeah, I need to change the BIOS settings on that. But it still read it a lot better than the last one, so... I probably need to change out the battery. Oh! Alright. Okay, now that I got it all back, like I said, we got the Nvidia 4600 Ti. At least until it overheats and fries on me. It's just a matter of time before that happens. Got the Sound Blaster X5 Extreme in there. I did switch the RAM back to only 1 GB of RAM. I'm running the, what is that? The OCZ PC 3200 dual channel. It's running 2.5-4-4-5 for the timings. I was able to get them properly set to work together. The other RAM was not official dual channel. I forgot that causes an issue. You can sometimes get them to work, but it's just better off to run stuff that's designed for that. And plus it's a match set. I still haven't fixed the fan on the North Bridge. Or South Bridge, one of the two. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'm still recovering from a cold. So let's get it all put together, set up, do a little bit of gaming. Okay guys, as you can see here, I got it running at the 2.2 gigahertz max set processor is rated for. Could I go higher? Yes. Am I? No. I'm running 1 GB of RAM. This is the XP Black Edition. That's about all I'm going to say about it. And let's go into the device manager. I'm not worried about that part right there. The display, GeForce 4 Ti 4600. Creative Sound Blaster X5. Go. Now I'm going to warn you, if you're wearing headphones, I do not recommend it. These are going to be loud. I am running the Logitech THX certified sound system. Oh, pull this down, maybe, if you guys, yeah. That ain't gonna come down. I'll show you this fancy little setup up here. Never get it. Squeaky chair again. Cramped quarters here. You see right there. Missing a little knob on it for the volume, but that's okay. It functions. I don't care. Since it's cool outside today, I figured this would be a good time to do some gaming on this thing. That way I don't run the risk of overheating this card. Well, let's start with a little bit of tribes. I know it's a multiplayer game, but oh well.
Our flag is secure.
Of course I want CD. Interesting, these video card drivers don't seem to like it. I'll just do a training game. Since nobody's online playing this anymore, I'm sure. Obey the lieutenant's orders. Forgot how long this game takes to load. And that does not like it. So, we're not doing that one, apparently. Just camera fuzziness. So, since that one doesn't want to play, darn it. I'll have to put that one on a Windows 98 system, it might like it a little better. Still unreal.
In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the New Earth government legalized no-holds-barred fighting. Leandri Mining Corporation, working with the NEG, established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The Professional League was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament. Now it is 2341. 50 years have passed since the founding of Deathmatch. Profits from the tournament number in the hundreds of billions. You have been selected to fight in the Professional League by the Leandri Rules Board. Your strength and brutality are legendary. The time has come to prove you are the best. To crush your enemies. To win the tournament.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. Let's adjust the settings a little bit. Come on, catch up. Any day. Just because it looks better. Yes, much smoother. Just mouse sensitivity. Play one of my all-time favorite games. As it loads up.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
This is going to be loud, folks.
County.
I copy 31.
Turning on the speeder that just flew by me.